Well, a major victory for a group looking to ban immunity for police and other government employees. Attorney General Dave Yost today certified the petition summary for a proposed constitutional amendment after a loss at the U.S. Supreme Court. Yost also moved to dismiss his appeal in the U.S. Court of Appeals, allowing that measure to now move forward. 10 TV political reporter Doug Petcash joining us now live in Columbus with the idea behind this petition and really some concerns coming from critics.
Well, Angela, the supporters of this measure say the constitutional amendment is all about holding government accountable when someone's constitutional rights are violated. Critics, though, say it could hinder law enforcement.
The officers have a dangerous job. They do. They have a very important job. They have to make split-second decisions.
The proposed constitutional amendment would end qualified immunity. Qualified immunity protects police and other government officials from lawsuits claiming they violated a person's constitutional rights, except when a clearly established right is violated. Steele worries ending qualified immunity will hurt recruitment and the ability of officers to do their jobs.
Who's going to take this job without any kind of protections?
The group behind the statewide campaign is the Ohio Coalition to End Qualified Immunity. On its website, the coalition says, the existence of qualified immunity has led to a lack of accountability for our government and has hindered the ability for citizens to seek justice for the misconduct of government employees. This has resulted in a lack of transparency and accountability within government and has prevented victims of misconduct from seeking accountability and compensation for their injuries. Steele argues qualified immunity is not absolute immunity.
Officers' qualified immunity can and has been waived by courts in the rare incidents that they go out of bounds and violate Fourth Amendment rights. It is not some blanket that officers could just act with complete impunity.
Attorney General Dave Yost has argued the proposed summary language for the measure is not a fair and accurate representation of what the amendment would do. After the U.S. Supreme Court declined to stay a preliminary injunction siding with the backers of the measure, the Attorney General said in a statement, the Attorney General's office will work closely with the General Assembly on legislation to reform the ballot initiative summary process to protect the integrity of Ohio's elections and freedom of speech.
We reached out to the coalition today for an interview, but did not hear back. The proposed constitutional amendment now goes to the Ohio Ballot Board for consideration. After that, organizers would have to submit more than 400,000 signatures of registered voters to the Secretary of State's office by July 2nd in order to get it on the November 2025 ballot. In Columbus, Doug Petcash, 10 TV News.